Alright, it took a few months longer than scheduled to get that redesign, but now I'm here with my popcorn, Coke Vanilla, and some teens who won't shut the fuck up. Thank you. So let's do it to it.
5 minutes later.
Who the hell are you?
2 hours later.
Okay, wow. That movie was much better than I anticipated. But seriously, who the hell is Longclaw? Hello and welcome to another episode of BLUEL. And the Sonic movie was pretty good, wasn't it? Don't get me wrong, it's not a great movie, but it's not something I want to scream at for getting things wrong. It took an iconic character and brought him into the real world, which I was dubious about because, Christ, have you seen this shit? And gave him and Robotnik a true origin that was fun to watch. But you can hear all that and more on my podcast, but the thing I want to discuss is the new character brought into the mix, and that's Sonic's surrogate mother, Longclaw, the literal owl. And I do mean literal. Unlike any other Mobian, she's not an anthro, but rather something from the Owls of Ga'Hoole. Why is this? Sonic looks fine and the echidnas look as they should, though in retrospect they should all be dead except for Knuckles, but I'll let that slide. For now, while the movie gives us a heartwarming introduction followed quickly by a tearful farewell as Sonic is forced to live alone as she prepares to protect him from the Echidna army, not much is shown or said about her, nor do we get any resolution. I would say spoiler alert, but I know you've all seen the movie about 5 times by now, right? No? Just me? Anyway, for this we look to the movie novelization, which does indeed deviate from the script of the movie, but is otherwise the same plot. This gives us some more insight on this horned owl. For starters, Longclaw, as the book details, happens to be the very last of her kind. She comes from a race of warrior guardians that watched over the world. She fights to protect the Warbrings, which help them travel across the world, and other magics that are on the island, as well as protecting the creatures that live there, especially Sonic, who seems to radiate chaos-like energies. Longclaw is said to be part of, or was formerly part of, a clan called Fang and Claw. The design on their armor more than likely represents that said clan and can be seen on South Island engraved on various stones. The design itself is actually taken out of the stone from Sonic the Hedgehog's Labyrinth Zone, which is the biggest and most striking connection we have to my theory of who she is beyond her unique physical presence and connection to magical artifacts. Side note, can I just say how annoyed I am despite this being a different script, we still don't get anything as to what happened to her? I want to know, damn it! I will say, it is better than the deleted scene, but did she lose? Win? Draw? Captured? So it's safe to say that Longclaw and her ancestors have a heavily rooted history on the world of Mobius. I don't care if it's non-canon, I'm still using that name because there is no replacement. Which is similar to another long line of guardians in regards to clans, warriors, and magical items. The ancients from Sonic Boom? No. Though Lyric was indeed going to be a bird at some point. I'm talking about the Babylonians, the ancient race of birds who long ago crashed on the planet. You may be asking, or shouting rather, that there's no way she can be a Babylonian. The rogues look more like Mobians, whereas Longclaw is, like you said, a literal owl. True, yes. But I also said she is the last of her kind. Who's to say that she isn't what the Babylonians looked like originally as they came to Mobius along with the Arcs of the Cosmos, artifacts that can literally alter gravity in space and later create a flying carpet? Supposedly, Longclaw could more than likely be the last true Babylonian. Warriors of Fang and Claw, a pure lineage, specifically located on South Island as there are many ruins and effigies depicting bird-like beings, whereas the rogues' ancestors were of a different clan who broke away from the business of guardians, were named rogues by others and sought after the planet's riches, lived off the land, had children and thus evolved, becoming legendary thieves known throughout time. Because of these vastly different lineages, there are more than likely numerous clans or tribes spread across the planet, those who wish to remain strong and pure and those who migrated with the natives of the planet. Same goes for the Cuckoo Empire, a group of birds that originally stemmed from an ancient culture of Babylonians, but adopted a strict militaristic lifestyle and embraced machinery for world conquest, or the many birds who go about their days living with or communing with other species of Mobians. Just like us humans, who evolved over the years from the apes we once were, to the Neanderthal, and a millennia later the humble man who makes videos for your enjoyment. Longclaw the Horned Owl, Guardian of Magic, Warrior of Fang and Claw, Keeper of the Rings, the wise Obi-Wan Owl and adoptive mother of Sonic, is the last true Babylonian. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode of BLUEL, be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified. And please hit the like button and rate 5 stars because that really helps out the channel. Plus, if you want to help the channel out further, you can over on Patreon for just $1 a month. Thanks again everyone, and I'll see you all next time.